Well, for me, good morning. For you, I don't know. But we got color in the sky, and I am excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm also at a very familiar location. It's called Frisco Central Park. And I came here because I want to shoot this waterfall. There's a cool waterfall here. And sunrise here, the color in the sky only lasts a little bit, so I'm currently making my way downtown. Which, here we go. I'm gonna spin this around so y'all can see the waterfall. So, that's right. I'm gonna go around here and get set up, and then we'll talk about it. See you in a second. So let me show you what I got framed up. And I currently have my white balance set to like a cool white. I'm not sure I like it. I'm gonna take a couple shots like that and then maybe play around with that. So we got the waterfall here, and like all these like rocks and whatnot, the water kind of coming off here. I'm hoping because it's ripply, I get some cool effects with the long exposure. But I don't know if you guys can even see that. Yeah. But anyways, that's what I'm going for. And the waterfall's right there. I'm gonna take a couple shots like this and then see what I like, what I don't like, and then maybe change things up a bit. So I've moved a little closer to the water, and I've recomposed just a little bit. So I've moved the waterfall, which is here. It was sitting lower in the frame. I now have it sitting like right in the middle of the frame, because I wanted a little more rippliness down here and less of all of this. This isn't all that interesting to me. So, and then we have it currently set at 2.5 seconds. And I've also changed my white balance to make it a little warmer. I'm digging that. I'm gonna do another one at like 1 second. Adjust and I want it a little darker, and let's see how that looks. Ooh, I'm liking that. I am liking that. Let's move my focus. I want my focus to be right there. Reset the focus, take another one. Oh yeah, I'm digging that. I might instead, which by might instead I'm for sure gonna do, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna go over here. That way I can frame the waterfall to the right of the frame. Frame the waterfall of the frame in the frame. Anyways, that way I can put the waterfall on the other side of the frame, the right side to the left, and see what that looks like. So give me a sec to do that. I'm just happy it's nice out. Oh my gosh. I normally am like, oh, it's 30 degrees or 25, and it's actually really nice. I'm just in a t-shirt. I don't have a hat on. It's great. I should probably do photography now. I'll be right back. I don't know what's going on with my camera here this morning. It keeps switching to photo mode. So I go to record and then it takes a photo. I don't know if you guys know this, but this ain't Hogwarts, and photos don't move here. So I've reframed up a composition. I really like it. So like I said, I got the waterfall here on this side. I'm closer than I was a second ago, but now I got some of this grass and more detail in these rocks, and I like the light that's coming in on this side of the rocks. So I'm set at f4.5, ISO is 50, and I'm shooting at a second, and I really like this shot. I like it a lot. I'm gonna, oh man, I don't know what to do. I want more of the lake, but that'll put the waterfall dead center, and I'm afraid that'll kind of be boring. Yeah, as soon as I did it, I knew. All right, I'm gonna move a little bit to the center. I'm gonna move it a little bit to the center. I probably should show you guys. So here's what we got going on. So the waterfall is here now. It was more on this side. It's just this side of the third, which I don't know if you care about the rule of thirds or not, but that's where it's at. A little less of this and a little more of the water down on the lake here. So let's take a shot of this. Oh man, I'm really liking that too. I think I'm gonna go over here now, where I said I wasn't gonna go a minute ago, but I'm gonna go over there. I'm loving this waterfall. This is like the Adriatica Village video that I made, where I just spent the entire day morning shooting the chapel. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I wasn't, to be honest with you, I wasn't super happy with a lot of those photos. Just because there was the weather wasn't cooperating. The sky sucked. I did what I could, but I wasn't the most thrilled with those photos. So I am going to go back there soon, but let me set this up and get right back with you. Okay, so I walked 20 feet, but as you can, 20 feet when you're out shooting like this means everything. I got the waterfall on this side again, but I have more of this grassy rock layery thing, and you're getting a little more detail on these two gnarly trees that are back there. I like those a lot. And so let me redo this where it's darker. Have it F6 because I like to shoot things dark. Hit the button. I'm still at 1 second, and I'm digging that. I'm digging that. Let me play with the white balance here. I know that's a little cheating, but whoops. Let's go here. Cloudy. This is where I was. It's so blue. Shade, daylight. I'm gonna go cloudy. Just adds a little less warmth. Man, I'm liking that. I'm gonna rotate just a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna put that waterfall on the far side, left side of the screen. I'm not sure if I like that. We're gonna go back. Yep, there we go. Okay, I like that better. I'm gonna take a really long exposure. Let's go like 8 seconds. Dial my, oh shoot. There we go, dial this down. Now we're at like F10. That'll smooth out all this water. So we're gonna take that. You guys probably can't, it's black right now, so. But 8 seconds is a long time. Yeah, but see, this water now is super smooth. Whereas this is a little too smooth. The waterfall itself is too smooth, but the water down here is smooth. And so I'm just gonna blend those two together. And that should be, I like that. Hopefully. We'll see what I think about it in Photoshop. But you guys should see it in just a second. And I'm gonna move around. And there's one other little thing here I like. It's kind of tiny little waterfalls, but it's like a little creek thing. Anyways, you'll see it in a second. Be right back. There was a guy here walking, and he stopped me because he saw my camera. And he was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And photography. But we chatted and exchanged the Instagram handles, so it was fun. He was like, "Oh, I've always been interested in photography," and so, anyways, that was cool. But here I am set up for probably the last shot. I don't see I might go down here and check it out, but I have a feeling it's gonna be it. But anyways, I'm just brighten this up. So you can see I got another tiny waterfall here, 2 big boulders. There's a creek that goes back here, but I like this tree branch coming through here. I am set at, I end up being set at like 3.5. I'm actually gonna go like 5 and then up my ISO. Actually, I don't think I need to up my ISO. I think I just need to dial that back. There we go. But yeah, so got the waterfall here, basically 1.5 seconds. I want to keep this tree in frame and take that shot. And I really like that because the sun's peeking out over here, so I'm getting some like cool warmth out of that. And I might wait a minute here and see if the sun doesn't pop out and give me some like cool sunburstiness. Yeah, so gonna wait a second and see what happens. I'm getting that, like, I don't even know what it's called, but like when you shoot into the sun, you get like this orange warm haze going on. In my engagement and proposal photos, I love doing it. I like it here, but the sun's not out enough to give me enough of it. Let me bring up the photo. See, I don't know if you can even see that, but right here it's kind of got like that orange haze-ish. I would like it more. I might push the shot down a little bit to get it up in the corner. See how that looks? So let me try that. I gotta put this away. Okay, so I took a few more shots and I ended up having a different problem. The sun popped out. Apparently it was behind some trees and it popped out, and then it was just way too much in the frame. So 2 seconds and I'm digging that shot. So I'm gonna walk around here a little bit more because as you can see the sun's beaming on me. So maybe I'll find a different shot, but who knows? All right, well, I found one more shot. So I was down in that area a minute ago and I walked up stream here a little bit. There's path to my right, but there's just a tiny little waterfall. I don't even know if you can see that. Water is falling, but you can see the little waterfall. There's some like green foliage in this. I'm gonna have to roll this back because there we go. It's probably too dark for you guys to see. Anyways, a bunch of like green leaves and stuff. Super cool. Water's coming in here and then it kind of leads off into this. I'm shooting it at like f7. 7.1 because again I like to expose a little darker and then come in and grab the highlights. Let's see here. I kind of like that. I'm gonna bump it down to 6.3, get a little more light in there. I'm shooting at 2 seconds, which might be a bit much. I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spin this camera and do a portrait mode, and then I'm also gonna, I think I'm gonna bump it down to like 1.5 seconds. Yeah, give me a sec to set that up. I got portrait mode set up. It just lends itself better because the water coming into the frame kind of just is your foreground, and then I don't know, I just like it a lot better. So the camera's in portrait mode, and let me lighten this up so y'all can see it. I can see it better now too. Turn it just ever so slightly. There we go. So yeah, so if you can see, I got the thing winding up in this way. I like this tree here a lot. Some of the rocks here, I'm gonna set my focus up to be on the actual waterfall itself, and then dial this back down to where I'm shooting it basically go 6. It's one stop, dark, and then shoot that. I think I like that. It's in camera, so it's always hard to tell when you're shooting in camera, but I think I do like that. I think I'm gonna shoot a really long exposure, like 8 seconds, just to smooth out that water. Which is, I like that. And then let's bump this to like, I don't know. What are we at? F14? F16? Let's do F14. Refocus. Hit go. Let's see what that's going to give me. It should smooth out the water as it's moving through this little creek. And then I'll just blend the two together. Yeah, that's, oh my gosh, that's so much better. Yeah, so I'm going to blend those two together. The light's getting kind of harsh in front of me here. And I might walk up a little further. I don't actually, I keep saying I don't know if I'm gonna find another thing, and then I find another thing. But I did find one last composition that I'm digging, so let me bring it up. Okay, so we're at the very end of the little creek thing here. I got water rushing here, and then the creek leads up to like these tall grasses and some trees, and honestly I dig the look. So we're gonna drop this down. We're shooting at a second, see what that looks like. I dig it. I think it's going a little too, we're gonna shorten up to maybe half a second because I didn't like the way the water looked. And then use our ND filter to get light back in the shot. It's a little too dark. There we go. Hit focus. Okay, I'm digging that. I'm digging that. Let's go 1/8 of a second and see what the water looks like. Okay, I got some options. And you know what, just for giggles and kicks, let's go something like 3 seconds, and let's see what that does, because giggles and kicks, you know. I can't tell. That was fun. Got color in the sky. Turned out I shot way more than just that waterfall, so that was dope. I thought today was going to be another Adriatica village where I shoot one thing 37 different ways, but no, I got a bunch of stuff. Anyways, I don't remember if I did a closing thing, but if I did, I'm gonna do another one. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you like the channel, like me, hit subscribe. You might even think about hitting the notifications. New videos go live every Sunday, noon Central Time. And until next week, thanks for watching. Peace. Alright, as I usually do, I end up walking and sharing thoughts. I'm done. I just realized my tripod legs are... Jeez Louise. Oh, frick. It hurt my back. That's right, kids. When you get older, sneezing can cause serious injury. Oh, frick. Oh my gosh. There's steps. Oh, friggin' steps. Oh, my arch nemesis. Steps. God, that sneeze hurt my back. Oh, jeez. Don't get old, kids. But if you do, don't get fat. Because being fat and old sucks. Everything hurts. Alright, so I'm going to step back. Oh, frick, jeez. Okay, sorry. When you're walking around roots like these, You should look before you step back, because I almost died. Holy crap.